From the throne of heaven comes a powerful declaration about something in your life that must die. Why? God has witnessed your struggle long enough, like watching a bird trapped in a cage of its own making. Imagine receiving a divine message that ends your suffering forever. That's what's happening right now. The Almighty feels certain about ending this chapter and is eager for you to discover what the D in this declaration truly means. If you believe in divine intervention, give a like and subscribe. Your guardian angels want you to know that this spiritual death has been planned since the beginning of time. I need you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to reveal. The angels are specifically marking this next part as urgent for you. The angels want you to know that this part of your life has been draining your energy for what seems like forever. It's like carrying a heavy stone that gets heavier each day. The truth: God is killing your old self to birth something new. Learning this might feel scary, and feeling resistant or afraid is completely normal. In the sacred halls of eternity, there's a divine decision being made about someone who has suffered too long. This story isn't just about any kind of change, it's about a loving God who was moved by your tears and tired spirit. He turned away from your desperate prayers to keep things the same and your comfortable attachment to familiar pain. His focus settled firmly on your true destiny instead of the false security that kept you stuck. God chose to end this chapter of your life, completely ignoring your fear of the unknown. Now standing at the threshold of your transformation, He can't wait to see you free, released from the chains of what no longer serves you and too compassionate to let you suffer any longer. If these words stir something hopeful inside you, if they echo prayers you've been crying out, give a like and type "reborn" in the comments. Let's celebrate the powerful message that the divine messengers have brought to us. They remind us that true life isn't something you can measure in comfort alone. It's not defined by how familiar your struggles feel. No, true life is found in the courage of your transformation and in the freedom that flows from letting go, touching everything around you. You are valuable, precious, and chosen, regardless of how long you've been stuck. Your real strength shines brightly through the willingness to change and the faith you hold on to, lighting up your path in ways clinging to the past never could. Let this message be hope for those who felt trapped and powerless. Remember, even when faced with fear or deep attachment, your ability to transform, your spirit's resilience and your capacity for rebirth define you far beyond any comfortable prison could. Stand tall knowing that your future is unlimited, and let the knowledge that you are seen and chosen for who you're becoming, not what you're leaving behind, be the light that guides you forward. Let me share something that happened just 2 weeks ago. James, a viewer just like you, was trapped in poverty thinking. Every morning, he'd wake up feeling that crushing weight of lack pressing down on him. His mindset kept him broke, his beliefs kept him limited, and he couldn't see a way forward. But he kept watching these messages, desperate for breakthrough. Then one Wednesday morning, something inside him completely shifted. At first, he felt terrified of the change. But as he surrendered with trembling faith, he discovered that his old money fears had completely died overnight. This pattern had no children of its own but had stolen his potential. Within 3 weeks of this spiritual death, James received a job offer valued at $85,000 annually. James messaged me in amazement. "How did you know?" he asked. "You talked about death of old patterns the day before mine died." That's because these messages aren't just random, they are divinely timed. The angels whisper to me who needs to hear what message. And today, they are whispering your name. Right now, open both hands with palms facing upward if you're ready to release what's dying. This physical position opens your surrender channels and signals to heaven that you're ready to let go of the old life. If this message is touching your soul, consider joining our spiritual family by becoming a member. Members receive exclusive transformation teachings, personal rebirth guidance videos, and special death to life ceremonies every week. Just click the join button below. Your angels are waiting to guide you through this powerful transition on a deeper level. Stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal exactly what part of you is dying and the precise moment when this spiritual death will be complete. The universe is secretly preparing your path to freedom, like removing chains that have held you captive for years. So there's no reason to resist. Your guardian angel is giving you a clear signal that all the forces of transformation are working overtime just for you. They're like your personal liberation team, helping you break free and reach for your destiny. Time is moving quickly, but guess what? You're about to experience spiritual death like never before. Your angels are hinting that you're super close to complete release from this burden. The universe is moving fast to make sure this old life dies completely, setting you up for a rebirth that's once in a lifetime. Picture yourself standing at a gravestone. The inscription reads what's dying in your life today. You feel the cool earth beneath your feet. You place flowers on this grave, honoring what once was but must now end. As you turn to walk away, you notice the sunrise breaking through the darkness. Your shoulders feel lighter with each step. Behind you lies the past, ahead of you spreads infinite possibility. How can you be certain this message is meant for you? The universe sends clear signs when spiritual death is happening. If you've experienced any of these 7 divine signals recently, prepare yourself, this transformation has your name on it. First, you've been losing interest in old habits that once controlled you, feeling strangely disconnected from them. Second, you've had dreams about funerals, closing doors, or walking away from familiar places. Your subconscious is processing the death. Third, you've encountered unexpected obstacles blocking your old patterns, the universe's way of forcing the end. Fourth, you've recently felt drawn to completely new behaviors or people without understanding why. Fifth, you've noticed repeated endings or conclusions happening in different areas of your life simultaneously. Sixth, you've felt unusual peace when thinking about letting go, instead of your normal panic. And seventh, you felt a wave of emotion, maybe even tears or relief, while watching this very video. That's your soul recognizing the truth of what's dying. Look carefully at what happens in your life in the next 48 hours after hearing this message. The signs will confirm everything I'm sharing with you today. If this message of upcoming transformation is what you needed today, show some love with a like and drop a 777 in the comments. Wait, before I continue, I'm getting a strong message specifically for someone watching right now. If you've been desperately clinging to old ways lately, this death is trying to happen, but your resistance is blocking it. The next part is critical for you. The big message here is that something powerful is about to happen, closing doors that kept you trapped before. But there's important work to do first. It's time to stop fighting the death process that's trying to free you. This might mean having to release your grip on familiar suffering and making some frightening choices, but to really step into this reborn future, it's a step you must take. Ready to surrender to this transformation? Hit like and say "I release" in the comments to show you're ready to let go. When this spiritual death happens, and it will, here are the 5 critical first steps to take that both honor and complete the process. Step 1. Pause and breathe. Don't try to revive what's dying in the first week. The angels say many people sabotage divine deaths by running back to comfort. Instead, light a white candle, express gratitude for what was, and sit with the ending. Step 2. Create a sacred release space in your home. Clear off a shelf or table, place a black cloth over it, and add symbols of transformation like chrysalis images or phoenixes. This becomes your death altar where you'll process the grief and celebrate the freedom. Step 3. Connect with only one trusted person about your transformation, someone who carries positive energy about change. Fearful voices can pull you back into what's dying. Step 4. Practice this powerful release exercise. Each night before sleep, close your eyes and see yourself burying the old pattern. Feel the soil in your hands. See the grave clearly. Experience the emotions washing through you. End by saying, "It is finished, I am free, I am grateful." Step 5. Document this death journey in writing. The universe operates on witness. When you acknowledge what's dying, it creates space for what's being born. Take 3 deep breaths with me right now. Breathe in new life, exhale old patterns. Breathe in freedom, exhale attachment. Breathe in rebirth, exhale fear of change. God's plan is like this. After you stop fighting the death of what held you back, it's time to focus on embracing your transformation every single day. This means taking care of your spirit, mind, and new identity. It's about being grateful for endings, learning about rebirth, setting freedom goals, and trusting them. It's like saying, "I won't waste this incredible liberation." Remember, every surrender you make matters. Just improve your spiritual awareness bit by bit each day and let the universe handle the timing. You can't control exactly when things die, but you can choose how you respond to endings, what you do with freedom, and how you grow through pain. Aim to see the purpose in death and take daily steps toward your new life. God sees the amazing things you're capable of after this transformation, so keep that belief in yourself and don't ever give up on becoming new. See yourself standing in a completely new season of life. The mirror reflects someone you barely recognize, stronger, lighter, more alive. People approach you asking what changed as you walk through your days with newfound purpose. You feel a mixture of wonder and gratitude. This is not just change, it's complete rebirth. Notice the bright light surrounding your new self, the same divine fire that burned away everything that held you back. The light of resurrection and fresh beginning, symbols of the unlimited potential God sees in you now that the old has died. In just a moment, I'll reveal the exact thing that's dying in your life, and why this particular death must happen within the next 7 days. If this message awakens something powerful in you, hit like and drop an amen in the comments. God is specifically declaring the death of your poverty mindset, not just your lack of money, but the deeply rooted belief that you're meant to struggle. In the spiritual realm where He has complete authority, this limiting identity is being executed right now. You might be wondering about certain aspects of this divine death, so let me address the 4 questions I'm hearing from your angels. Why does this part of me have to die? The loving God ending this sees something deadly, a pattern that's been slowly killing your potential. Old identities feel safe, but you'll flourish once they're gone and live the life you were meant for. When exactly will this death be complete? While the exact timing varies, the celestial alignment suggests within 7 days. The universe is aligning circumstances, divine timing, and perfect conditions for total release. Will this death be painful? Not in the way you fear. Anyone telling you transformation is agony is not aligned with this divine plan. The true death comes with grief but also relief, sadness for what was, joy for what's coming. What if I'm not ready to let go? Your soul is more prepared than your mind realizes. The very fact you're hearing this message now is confirmation that you've spiritually evolved to the exact point needed to survive this death and thrive in the resurrection. Those feeling the transformation already beginning can send a super thanks blessing of $5, $10, or $20. Each super thanks you send amplifies your own rebirth energy and helps this channel reach more souls who need these divine messages of liberation. Remember, giving during your own death process opens the door to receiving new life. I wasn't planning to share this detail, but I'm being guided to tell you something important about God's intentions. He's not just killing your old self. At the exact moment of death, He's simultaneously birthing your new identity. Death and resurrection are happening together, not separately. If you're asking for courage with this unexpected death, especially when it seems so frightening, like suddenly losing everything familiar, I'm asking the universe for strength to surrender to this ending that's coming my way. Life's becoming unknown territory with this transformation, and I'm whispering into the heavens hoping for courage. With a trembling heart and faith wide open, I'm saying please help me let go and trust this process. I'm grateful for this life-changing death and asking for the bravery to walk through it fully. I feel overwhelmed like I'm standing at a grave and want to honor what's ending while embracing what's beginning. I need guidance to help me release completely without looking back. I admit I'm scared but also hopeful, dreaming of a new kind of existence, something to fill my days with purpose and let freedom spread outward, turning my world into a place of resurrection power. To the kind spirit of transformation, you're so wise and merciful. My future's all bright with possibility, and I'm asking you to guide me and keep this new life growing strong like the dawn. Let my surrender fly high into the sky, leading me to peace with each ending. With your support, my old chains will break, and I'm looking forward to a life that's truly alive and free. As I prepare for this death, take this prayer, and if you feel ready to, hit like, joining me in hoping for a powerful and blessed transformation ahead.